Y'all, so I'm outside. I'm about to try to harvest a little bit of this snow, so I can have snow to melt and flush down toilets with, because I'm not using the spring water that I can use to make sure my kids is clean and the dishes, you know, cook with for that. So I'm gonna, this is my cane, break up some of this mess. All right. I know. And that's why it's going to be used for the toilet and everything else, because it got little, little. Wouldn't use it for anything else, like feeding my babies and nothing like that. Ugh. Put it in my garbage bags I got right here. We got an abundance of snow. We still got snow everywhere. While it's cold out here. And I think we're going to have another snowstorm. I think so. We're doing really good with this winter this year. And when I mean by doing good, because don't nobody like this type of stuff. But we're having a full-on winter. That's what it is. We're having winter. Gen Zers, they are flabbergasted at the fact that we had an actual snowstorm, stuff like that. They're flabbergasted at the amount of snow that we got. They're flabbergasted at the cold temperatures. That's because they don't know nothing about that shit. I was in 11th grade when the big snowstorm in 1996 happened, baby. Had a good old time in almost 3 feet of snow. And my knee's been giving me issues. Yeah, I'm gonna put some snow in here. We double this bag real good. I got a big old pot up here, my collard green pot. That's what I call it, my collard green pot. What I use for Thanksgiving. That thing is huge. I make a lot of greens. That on in there. We gonna melt the snow. Man, we ain't melting leaves. So let's get that up out of here. Can you guys believe that there's still leaves around even after fall done went past and everything else? Yeah, we're still cleaning up leaves out here, which is crazy. I can't. I only got limitations of what I can carry. But anywho, I got the amount that I want to get for now. I'm gonna have to come out here in bits and pieces to get the ice as I go along, and the snow as I go along, because I have limits to what I can pull up and downstairs. Shoot, I got a cane. I done broke up a lot of snow. So it's gonna be my melting. Good morning. Huh?
You're working too hard.
Thing is, our pipes went out. They're frozen. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna use the spring water my sister just bought me, you know, to flush toilets and stuff. Well, I said, let me take this snow upstairs and melt it down, and we use that to flush the toilets down and stuff like that. Because it's going to be a while before these pipes
subscribe,
defrost.
Yeah, share. So a little trick, you know, so like when it starts getting cold and stuff, like my hot water's frozen right now, but that's because I had turned off the hot water. But I got cold water though.
So I was just talking to my neighbor, and he was saying to me, yeah, you know, when it gets cold, you turn on your spigot. Yeah, I know. And that's one thing that we did not do. But it's all right. I got my bag of snow, and I am going to melt this stuff up so we can have water to flush down the toilets and everything else. No, it will not be used for cooking. We already have springboard and stuff like that. Thank you, Nana. That's my sister, Renata, for giving us some big jugs of water. Woo. Trying to get up the stairs now. And that was a lot of work I did. Anyhow. But yeah, that's one of the jugs that she gave us right there. No, we don't have one of those dispensers. I done just took the top off of it, off the first one that we took in the house. This one's gonna stay out here until we use up the other one. But yeah, I'll get back with y'all. Love y'all, mean it. Get into those comments. Let me know what you guys are doing. Okay? Bye, guys. Snow. I swear, best thing ever, guys. Best thing ever. Yep, I've been shoveling snow. This is for making sure that the water gets flushed down for the toilets. No, this water, after it melts, is not used for my cooking or, you know, washing the kids up. Got spring water for that. This is specifically for the toilet bowl. So I got my big 2 good pots for that to melt it down. And I have been doing this all day. It's been working really good. Look at them jugs. We've been running through spring water and water and just water. Last day and a half, but we're gonna make it do what it do. Hopefully, you know, with the weather warming up this next couple of days, maybe it'll help with the defrosting process of the pipes. So, making it do what it do. Talk with y'all soon.